explain what is method signature and method call. So yesterday we created this method, public string method one, and we passed few arguments. So this is the we can say ideal or the template. So template wise, if write it here, first comes the return type. Then, sorry, first comes the access specifier. Then return type, then name of the method. Then arguments. So this is what is the signature of any method in Java. So it starts with access specifier, then it has return type and name of the method, then we pass the arguments. And if you learn, you maybe learn this Java, sorry, C++, then it called the functions, but here it called method, and it has the some return type, and method can only return single value. It cannot return multiple value in Java. So keep in mind that like now these days there is a language Golang which can return more than one value, but Java can only return single value right now. Okay, and okay, so let me first explain what are these access specifier, that what are public, private, and protected. Then later we will further go. We can control the access of method or variables using access specifiers. So there are 4 types of access specifiers. Instead of writing and drawing the diagram, I'll directly go on the Google and I can show you. So this is what public, protected, default, and private. I already explained you packages. So if I provide the private, for example, I made this class private. First of all, it will not allow. So what it says, illegal modifier for the class, only public, abstract, and final are permitted. So you understand, if the class is at the outer level, if it is not nested class, we cannot make that private. Okay, so for outer class means the which is the, there are some nested classes. I can create the class inside the class, I can have a static class, but if it is the main class, main class means the which is the saved as a with the name of that class, then we cannot make that private. So this is the first thing. I make it private. It says that illegal modifier for class, only public, abstract, and final are permitted. So I can only make this class public, abstract, and final. So here I can make public or abstract or final, because this is the main class. If I make this class private, it will not be, I mean, any use for me. I cannot access that class itself outside anywhere. So that's why this class should be either abstract or public or final, not the private. But for example, there is a concept of nested classes. So this is the class, and I can have one more class, class B. So I can create class inside class, but that class I can have private. You see? So I created this another class. I can have everything inside that. same. So there is a concept of nested classes, static classes, inner classes in Java. We will learn these things. These are allowed private, but the outer class is not allowed to create as a private. So this is what I wanted to explain in this particular thing. Another thing is that within private, within same package. So within same package means if I make any like method, so let's specify in package private class. Okay. So suppose okay, so private, I already within same class, I already told within package, no, because this is the private class. Uh, outside the package, outside the package in the subclass. So private, private is only accessible within the same class. So there are few things like I have this method. I can make this method private. Okay. Now, suppose I want to access this method. So my first class, I created the object in this test class. So now you see here, my first class has one method, which is private. Okay. So what I did is here, this particular method is private. So this is only visible to this class itself. So I can, so here that I call this method, I'm able to use that method, but I'm not able to use that method here. If I see dot, then I cannot see this class. This method is not visible. I can see the all the object methods. So yesterday I told that object is the parent class of all the classes, right? So that's why all the methods of object class are available and main method is available. So, but if I make this particular method public, then I can see this method. See, now I can access it. You got my point, right? What is private do for if I make anything private, like it as this diagram says, only within same class it is available. I cannot access it anywhere, neither in the same package nor outside the package. Though if I kept this class here itself. Okay. And I created this private. Still, see, it started throwing error. Are you able to understand this concept, or it is not clear? I think anybody has any doubt in that particular concept can come up with, so I can explain further. I think clear to everybody, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So private means it is only available inside the class itself. We cannot access it outside, though it is available in the same package or whatever. But so it is not accessible outside that particular class. So this is what private makes. So if you want to make your program, you like for in real life or in the project you are working, and you think that I have highly secure method that should not be accessed anywhere. It should be only accessed in my particular class. Then you make that particular method private. So it will only be available in that particular class. You cannot access that method outside that class. This is not only with the class. This is applicable on variables also. So like I created a variable private int a, and here mfc dot. So see, here I can see only static I. I cannot see that variable. But if I make that public, you might get confused here because see, I can see this a variable here. So actually, after this session, try to understand from yourself. Also, do practice on this particular concept because it is quite complex. Understanding it makes there are a lot of things here. So go on Google and search that all these things. So like what I'm explaining. So I just made it public and I can see it here like this. What is this error? Insert variable declaration. It is just asking me that, okay, I need to store this value somewhere. That's it. But it is accessible because I made it public. But if I make it private, it will it will not be allowed me to access outside. So this is what private is. Let me show. Let me send you this diagram. So this is what I want to tell. Now, what is another access specifier, which is default. So default says that, okay, within same class I can access, within same package I can access, but I cannot access it outside the package. Default means declaring nothing. Like, for example, this method. If I declared it private, if I don't declare anything here, this is default. So I didn't mention anything over here. You got my point, right? If I'm mentioning any access specifier, that means it will be either public, private, or protected. But if I don't make any, I don't mention anything, it is default. And what Java says that default, for default, within same class, yes, I can access. Within same package, yes, I can access. Outside package, I cannot access. Outside package global, I cannot access. So outside package subclass is also there. So subclass concept we will learn, then we will explain. So for example, I'm able to access this method here. So what it says, default within same package, yes. So actually you will have to see this table particular and try to understand this particular table. So if I say default within same package, yes, that means this is in the same package. And when I try to access that method, which is in my first class, then I can access it because this particular method is default now. So that's why it is accessible. But suppose I just transfer this. What I'm doing is here is actually I am via ID. Actually, I am changing the package. So if you see it, the package is changed. Now, if you see here, this particular method previously was able to accessible. I mean, I was able to access it, but now I cannot access because it is in different package. So what Java says that if it is outside the package, then no. So default will not be accessible outside the package. So that's why within same package we can access, but if it is outside package, it will not be accessible. That's why this method is not accessible. To access that method, I need to make it either public. So once I made it public, okay, error gone, and I can see this method is available now. So I think you are able to correlate that what are the packages and what is the use of package also. So package actually we can limit our scope using packages. So that's why package and access specifier works together and provide us the ability to control our functionality. So if we want that some functionality should not be available to outside our package, then we can make that particular thing based on our requirements. We can make them protected or private. Then next is protected. So protected within same package, same class, yes, okay, within same package, okay. Outside the package in subclass. Now there's a concept of subclass. So later we will see, more what is subclass, but let me just show you that what is subclass. So for example, extends class loader. So this is the subclass. So you will not be able to correlate what is mean by subclass and superclass. What I did is here that this class becomes the parent of this my first class. So if anything available this inside this class loader test class is available inside this my first class. So for example, is there only main method or v is there. So